Let me set the scene. It was Thursday, 2016. I was laying on my bed, and I was staring at my cold, hard ceiling for 1 whole minute. But it felt like an eternity. I was tired, I was bored, and I had nothing to do. I mean, I couldn't go outside, it was raining. I couldn't play with my toys, mostly because my little cousin was chewing on them though. It was summer, so no schoolwork to keep me busy. It was bad, guys, real bad. But do you want to know what saved me? Nod. Innovation. Innovation to me is all about new. New is what comes into my mind when I think innovation. I think about innovation day and night, and it's so fascinating how creative you can get innovating. Now, I'm not going to leave you guys on a cliffhanger of what my inquiry project is. It's a board game. And this isn't just any ordinary board game. This board game is going to educate people about animals. And I know, you guys are probably like, board games? Innovation? How does that tie together? Well, I'll explain it. So the overall goal of the game is to educate people about animals, as I mentioned. And of course to get the Golden Buddha. The Golden Buddha, and the reason the Golden Buddha is even in the board game is because they're spiritual, enlightening, powerful, and they definitely have connections with animals. Speaking of animals, there are 4 exhibits in the game. There are domesticated animals, wildlife, marine life, and plant life. All those 4 exhibits have fact cards, so they get the educational purpose. Now, for the history. Egyptians. Egyptians used to make board games. Back 5,000 years ago, they made this. The first board game to ever exist. It's awesome, I think. It looks pretty cool. So, it honestly became a sensation over time. So here's a better visual of how the board game works. It's a hilarious yet informational video. I hope you enjoy. Another technical difficulties with videos. Waiting and waiting. Okay, there you go. Oh, it's a separate file, I think. Telling you guys about. Yeah, there it goes. So, who wants to go first? Yeah, you go first. Yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, okay. So, 3. 1, 2. I'll go first. You're with Lauren. Hey, you know what is this? I'm with Ben.
Hello, what's going on in here?
Jingle!
Wow, it sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you're doing?
Well, this is a board game that I made, and the whole point of it is to help people learn about animals more. That's kind of what these fact cards are for right here.
Oh,
So,
wow.
would you like to join in?
I would love to. I love that you were doing something that supports our animal community and our environment. Can you give me an example of what one of your cards might say that will teach somebody about the animals?
Well, there's different spaces. So right here is the wildlife exhibit. Right over there is the marine life. Here's plants and just overall nature. And here's domesticated animals. So which one will we?
I love that you cover a variety of habitats. out of the box. This is very innovative.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to play. So what do I do?
Okay, so we'll start off at the beginning. So would you like to be this character?
Sure.
All right. So now Jean Goodall is playing. Now, does anyone have any questions or comments? Skylar?
Who is Jane Goodall?
Jane Goodall is a person who Miss Bethay really loves, and she supports the animal community, and she started a fundraiser, the Jane Goodall fundraiser for chimpanzees. So she's a very amazing person. Oh my gosh, I love her. But yeah. Any other questions? Justin.
Where did you get that costume?
What costume? Oh, Jane Goodall's. To be honest, that was Miss Bethay dressed up as Jane Goodall, so I don't. That's a question that Miss Bethay will answer. I think it's that. I don't know. Any other questions? Yes.
Where did you come up with your questions for the game?
I came up with the questions online, basically. I researched different types of the exhibits for like wildlife questions and marine life questions and plant life questions and domesticated animals questions. So I just searched a variety of that and I used my own brain knowledge. Yes.
What are the little pieces that you're moving? Are they little characters? Are they animals?
Oh yeah. So yeah, they were kind of hard to see, but yeah, they're basically just little characters like seashells and basically just things that you would find out in nature. Any of the yes?
How do you plan on continuing forward with your idea? Do you plan on marketing it? Do you want to turn it into more copies of the game that you sell to people?
Well, I'm thinking of doing something on Kickstarter for my board game because it's something that I really like to do and it's something that I've done for a while and also it ties into animals. So I'm going to try Kickstarter. So, yeah. Mother.
Is there anything that you're going to add to the game, like Trash Island?
Yes. So there's a story behind that. My main mother here, she is giving me an idea of a trash island. So it's basically like it's an island with all this trash on it, and I think when you land on it, you have to get all the trash out in order to get through Trash Island. So
To answer environmental questions to get off the island, right?
what she said. Skylar again.
What is your favorite part about this game?
My favorite part about the game is probably the process of making it because it was just amazing to make it. Plus the artistic side of it was really cool. But otherwise, from the actual playing the board game, it would probably be the domesticated animals exhibit part when you land on it because it has some really cool facts about domesticated animals and some tips. So, yeah. Any other questions? Oh, Lauren back there. Hi.
How does the board game help the animals or help you learn about animals?
Well, the whole thing of it is to help you learn about the animals and hopefully give you some tips on how to help the animals. So once people start to see and like look at the game and start to know how it works, then hopefully the goal is to let them like help the animals more. Rhea.
What do you hope this board game does to people?
Well, great question. So I hope that this board game will, kind of like I said with Lauren, I hope that it will spread around and help people learn and also help people help animals. So it's basically a whole helping animals device, really cool. I invented it. Thank you. So, any others? Again with Justin. Hi.
So, about it on Kickstarter, children? Because I think varying ages people do need to be taught about this.
Yes, it's everyone. It's adults, it's kids, it's babies, whatever. It's everyone. Everyone can do it. Everyone. And I mean everyone. Any others? No? Okay. So thank you for watching my showcase, and I hope you enjoy.